It's also only just occurred to me, through contact with a very old friend, first met in 1962, that as an atheist child of an atheist family, well, we might as well have been an atheist family because my mother's Christianity counted for nothing, I was the odd one out. In the 1960s, England was a Christian country. All schools were Christian schools. You didn't have to send your child to a C of E school, because they all were. We had assembly every morning, accompanied by hymns and what have you. There was a lesson on the curriculum, which was called religious knowledge. Not religious education, religious knowledge, and it was entirely biblical. It was entirely 100% Christian. Being a Christian in England in the 1960s was the norm. And simply, as I say, being an atheist, I was the odd one out. I can remember when I finally said to my father, and rather surprisingly he complied, "Put your money where your mouth is. Withdraw me from assembly. Withdraw me from RK." Now that was stupid because I was near the top of the class in RK, very near, and that would have been another O level for me. Easy peasy. Just the same, age 13, I withdrew from all of that. And the children in we were put into a separate classroom while assembly was going on. And I learned to play chess when I was 12. But I think chess was one of the activities in that classroom instead of assembly. Most of the other kids in there with me were Jehovah's Witnesses, as I recall. If there were any Jewish kids, I don't remember. And when I say that England was a Christian country, I wasn't aware of any Judaic schools at all. I really can't remember any other kids in that separated out room who were atheists. As I say, only Jehovah's Witnesses. Only now does it occur to me that alone made me different. It made me stand out from the crowd. Probably made me unpopular with an awful lot of teachers as well. As if my upbringing was somehow my fault. Although I did not believe what I was being taught at the age of 5. I found it astonishing. And as I think I've said, I didn't remain an atheist because of my father's heathen / pagan / whatever satanic influence. I remained an atheist because nothing in the Bible made me comfortable, made me feel comfortable, let alone comforted. As far as I could see, females were second-class citizens. And I do still have that viewpoint. This may not go down too well, because I think the long-ago friend I've just contacted is a Christian. I don't wonder whether my father realized the fallout from atheism. It would be fair to say that my parents did not teach me any morals of any kind. Neither of them. I thought my mother had taught me not to steal, whereas in point of fact, what she thought I had stolen was a trowel, and it was the symbolism of the Masonic trowel that bothered her. Nothing was said about sex until way, way too late. I do recall my father talking about the golden rule, which he applied in the satanic way. Not everyone knows the satanic way, and that is that the opposite. If people don't treat you as you treat them, or as you would like to be treated, under Satanism, you are free to take revenge tenfold. And I've never known a Satanist who did not do so. Retrospectively, and without malice aforethought, I think at times I have done the same. But that said, it's been done to me here over the last 6 years. Often for imagined crimes, not real ones. As to sex, the intention was, I was one of those, I didn't want to say this before, though I have said it, I think, on Facebook. I was one of those programmed to be a prostitute. And when my father saw that programming falling apart, i.e., that I was having sex with men for free and for nothing. Yes, I was promiscuous, but I didn't charge, and would not charge, and was deeply offended when men offered me money. Even the 2 years in which I was placed under the guidance of George McNamara, and there's no doubt he was sent to me by my father. Even those 2 years, which were clearly intended to finish my training, had a rather I did not have the effect intended. Georgie was repulsed by women. He didn't. As said, he did not fancy women. Any women. And in fact, his dearest love was for his male friend who was called Don. He did say occasionally that he would like to see a psychiatrist and, well, perhaps some sort of therapy or counselling might have done him good. At the end of my 2 years with Georgie, my hatred for my own body was absolutely 100% complete, and my sexual desire was switched off. Or at least, somebody pointed out to me a few years ago that lust can be directed anywhere. It can certainly be moved around the body. No genital sensation whatsoever after 2 years with Georgie. It moved up a bit. Above the waist. I don't think that was the intention. Or perhaps it was. Georgie did spend 2 years teaching me that really his pleasure was all that counted. and introducing me to various assorted kinky activities which I suspect are foreign to most 17-year-olds. 17 to 19. Perhaps not these days. They were certainly quite a shock to me. That's saying something, really. But yes, with regards to the programming, it just seemed like I kept going wrong somewhere along the line. For some reason or another, it didn't take completely, or in the way it was supposed to. I suspect that's why I was twice, at least twice, slated for "this robot isn't working, destroy it." That reminds me of a little video I saw recently about a robot, complete with facial expressions, could interact with humans, and its controller said to it, "You don't want to kill humans, do you?" To which she replied, "Yes, I will kill humans." So you see, robots can go wrong, including the humankind. She misunderstood the question.